64 NPCs. Head-to-head battles to determine the best loot after 5 drops. Multipliers added to drops to make matches fair. My name is Bear Hero and this is the Loot Drop Tournament. In today's video, we're going to be tackling the 4 matches you see on the screen. Going forward, if you want to see the full bracket, it'll be put in the description of the video, and it'll be spoiler-free for the episode. Let's get started. I'm here at Mudscaper Point, heading to the Ice Dungeon, because today's match is Skeletal Wyvern, rank 4, versus Crawling Hand, rank 61. The Skeletal Wyvern will be starting us off. They boast a nice 16,352 average kill loot. Their most common drop, of course, will be coins, 1 out of 10, and then the rarest drop, excluding the rare drop table, will be the Draconic Visage at 1 in 10,000. Most people today at the new next boss, and here I am killing wyverns in noob gear. Let's see what we got. First drop here, of course, a combat achievement and a couple of prayer pots. First kill is going to be worth 21,000 GP. That first kill really helping out the up-down. Let's go ahead and take the second kill here and see what we got. 5 diamonds and some bones. Loot tracker says 16,866. Let's go ahead and update the thing right there. And the wyvern staying well above that up-down as of now. Kill number 3 coming in right here. Ooh, another 2 prayer potion drop. Very nice. We know what that is. It's going to add on to same as the first kill, which will be 21,962. You know, the Skeletal Wyvern really is not doing anything too surprising, not doing terribly, not dropping anything really well, just doing pretty consistent. We'll see what drop 4 has for us here. Here we go, drop number 4. Ooh, just some air runes this time. That will be a little bit different, of course. See if we can get this before we get attacked. 225. Ooh, not much at all. 3,121. That will affect the up-down just below 100%. Again, kill number 5. Bring it back above 100. No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Let's go ahead and check that price real quick. The bones and the law runes. Ooh, I think the up-down will stay below 100%, but it's a solid 91. The Crawling Hand, of course, getting a big multiplier because it's so low down in the bracket, seating 77.7. That's actually, it's a lucky number right there. So if anybody could upset the Skeletal Wyvern, it would have to be the Crawling Hand. As we talked about that, Crawling Hand getting a big multiplier, that's because the average kill loot is only 210 GP. The most common drop are going to be 8 coins, about 1 every 5 kills. Then the rarest drop is actually several different types of gloves, but the most expensive ones being red gloves at 1 out of 64. Kill number 2, here we go. What do we got? Some more coins and bones, another 136 added to the score sheet. Kill number 3, the up-down not looking too good. Oh, just bones that time. It'll be worth just 128 by itself. I need a big drop right here for the Crawling Hand to make its way back. Or should I say crawl its way back? Bones and 5 coins should be 133. We're going to record this whole last kill. The Crawling Hand needs something big, like a rare drop table drop. And it will not be enough, I don't think. Just the leather gloves. Here we go. Gloves plus bones is 172, and I don't think that'll be enough, sadly. It's not. It does raise it just to 67%. After that match, the bank tab is up to 155k. And just like that, the Skeletal Wyvern takes care of business and advances to the next round. Next match. Feral Vampire, rank 29th, versus Dagonoth, rank 36th. Here we are in the Haunted Woods. Let's get to work on these Feral Vampires. The Feral Vampire has a respectable average kill loot of 1,035, with its most common drop being 15 coins, dropped 1 out of 3. And the rarest drop being a torso seed, which is a very rare 1 out of 7,000. Here we are, kill number 1. And we got 2 death runes and some vampire dust. 2 death runes and the vampire ashes will be 914 first kill. Below the average, but not too bad. And kill number 2. Oh, very quick. And jumping right into kill number 3. Just some vampire dust there. I guess we'll check both of these back to back. Oh, that instantly spawned. Earth Runes, and Vampire Dust. So the Vampire Dust by itself is 524. Sucks for the Vampire because that will not be very good for its up-down. And then if you add the Earth Runes, which was the third drop, it averages out to, or totals up to 540, which again will not help the up-down and keep lowering it. Not looking good for the Vampire. Waiting for something good here in kill number 4. Some more Earth Runes and Vampire Dust. That'll be the exact same as the other kill. Here we go, kill 5. The last kill, the same as kill number 3. 540 as well. What do we got here? The same as kill number 1, 914. Bringing the total up down to 66%. Pretty appropriate for a vampire. Let's see what the Dagannoth can do. The Dagannoth itself has an average kill loot of 802, with its most common drop being the same as the Vampire of coins, but a higher amount of 56 out of 1 out of 4. The rarest drop, again, is the Toadstool Seed, but a much higher chance of getting this to drop at 1 in 839. Alright, I feel like these are going to go very quickly, so let's see how this goes. So I jumped in and I tagged my first Dagannoth, and it dropped nothing, so I'm going to assume that someone had already done some damage to it. And we're going to go ahead and count the first kill as this one right here. 44 coins and bones. Adding the value of the bones to the coins, we're at 163. This trip is already very odd. That first kill that dropped nothing did eventually drop something as I went back down into the Dagannoth little area. It dropped a casket and some bones. So I'll go ahead and count that as kill number 2, even though technically it was kill number 1, but the loot dropped afterwards. Now the interesting thing about caskets is that not only are they rare, 1 out of 128, they can drop a wide variety of items with an average price of about 862, the loot somewhere between 500 to 800. This could really help the Dagannoth after that first kill of bringing their up down to a very high percentage. Alright, let's see what we get. Gonna be some coins, looks about like 40 because we had 44 there before, and just some simple math there. Has kill number 2 at 159. No luck for the casket. Up down still looking pretty bad. All right, let's see how kill number 3 goes. Let's see if I can get this full one on camera. It just has been so strange of how quick and also how odd the loot has been dropping. Here we go, kill number 3. Just a Belladonna Seed, and Belladonna Seed is worth absolutely nothing, and that total loot is 180. It does bring the up down up 1%, but that doesn't help very much. And here we are with kill number 4. Nothing again. See, that's what I'm talking about. It'll drop in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get kill number 4 here and see what happens. Kill number 4/5, whichever way you want to look at it. A lobster pot and some bones. But the total loot there is 168. Again, not very good. Let's go see if that other loot dropped down onto the floor. There it is, the steel arrows and the bones. See what I'm talking about? They kind of had like a delay drop with the loot. It's strange. And believe it or not, that is actually the best kill of the whole entire trip. It is a total loot of 299, but as you can see down below, the up down only coming up to 24%. Not enough at all with that low multiplier to take out the Feral Vampire. GG's to the Feral Vampire. That is the end of the second match, and the Dagannoth has been taken out. On to the next one. An updated amount from the loot tab. Didn't increase very much at all from that match. Was a very low GP output from those two NPCs. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next match, and let's see what we got cooking. GG's to the Feral Vampire. That is the end of the second match, and the Dagannoth has been taken out. On to the next one. Recently, time has been on my mind. As it stands right now, my plan was to do 4 matches per episode, which, by that calculation, that would mean 13 more episodes before we would get to a conclusion of the tournament. However, I'd like to make an adjustment. Going forward, I'll do 8 matches per episode, up until we get to the final 16. This will shave off 5 episodes and help us get to our conclusion sooner. In order to meet that goal of 8 matches per episode starting next episode, I'm going to have to introduce something called quick matches. With quick matches, I'll pick 2 or 3 matches per episode, and I'll basically give you a recap of what the drops were. Of course, I'll be clipping anything that is truly extraordinary and showing that to you. Let's go ahead and take an example of how this works with our next match. Dust Devil, rank 20, versus Bandit, rank 45. So here we have those quick match results for the Dust Devil versus the Bandit. As you can tell from the scoreboard right there, the Dust Devil did come out victorious, being above their up-down 100%, which is perfect. Bandit did not fare too well. You can see their loot in the bottom left and bottom right. The Dust Devil pulled a really nice air battle staff to start off, then a rune dagger, then an herb, and then a little bit of cash towards the end. The Bandit, however, the last 3 drops were all bones, and that really dropped their overall percentage. And after that match, the loot tab is up to 176k. The Dust Devil confidently moves on, and so far every match, the top seed is taking care of business. Can we get an upset with this final one? Let's go. Worm, rank 13th, versus Banshee, rank 52nd. Heading down the elevator, let's see what we get for the worms. The worm is actually a pretty interesting creature. It actually has a higher drop rate of items if you kill it on a Slayer task. And of course, it drops the Konar keys if you're killing it on a Konar Slayer task as well. The average kill loot for the worm is 3,848, with its most common drop being some fire runes, about 200 at 1 and a 7. And the rarest drop is the Dragon Harpoon, and it's 1 out of 10,000 if you're killing it off Slayer task, and 1 in 2,000 if you have a Slayer task for it. Kill number 1, and we get a Rune Med Helm and some Worm Bones, and a combat achievement. That'll add up to 12,132. That's 3 times the average kill loot on the first kill. Very nice start for the worm. And we're looking at kill number 2 here. We get an Adamant Axe and some Worm Bones. It'll be 1,585 for kill number 2, bringing that down a little bit. Let's see if they can bounce back. Kill number 3 here, and we get some coins and some Worm Bones. Slightly better than the last, 2,217. Kill number 4, and we got just some fire runes and some bones. 2105 for kill number 4. I wonder if the up down will sink below 100% or stay above for the final kill. Kill number 5, and I actually almost died on that one. Adamant Squared Shield, not bad. Let's see what it is. 3,088 there for kill number 5, and the worm stays above 100%, giving the Banshee a lot of work to do if they want to make it through the next round. Making our way to the Banshees here, and let's see what they have to offer in terms of loot. The Banshee actually has a very modest average kill loot of 311, with the most common drop being very odd, some fishing bait, 15 of it actually, with a 1 out of 5 drop rate, and the dark version of the Mystic Gloves, of course, are the rarest, 1 out of 512. Another monster where I see the kills going very fast. Here we go, first one, let's see what it drops. I have a slow death animation there. Ooh, a Grimy Idiot Leaf. 629, that's a way to start for the Banshee, up 202% for its average kill. And here comes kill number 2, and we get some Chaos Runes, or I should say, oh no, actually a few Chaos Runes. Actually a pretty decent drop for the Banshee, above the average kill amount, keeps it up at 161, up down. And here we are with kill number 3. And we got a little bit of air runes here. Not going to be worth much. 15 pathetic GP, and that actually brings the Banshee just 1% down lower than the worm. Kill number 4, the Banshee needs a bounce back. What do we got here? What could it be? Oh, fishing bait. It is worth more than the air runes at 60 GP, but it will take that up down quite a bit. Not looking very good. The Banshee really needs a solid kill 5 here. Final match, final kill of the video. Let's record this all so we can get the glory. Is it upset time? No, it will not be. Another 15, not even 15 bait. It's not even a guaranteed 15 bait. Oh my gosh. Turns out the 7 fishing bait is actually rarer than even the 15 bait out of 1 out of 25. And unfortunately, that will seal the deal for Banshee. They will not be able to upset Worm as they get a 71% up down, and the Worm walks away with a 110%. Real quick, the bank loot tab is at 198k, just shy of 200 as we end episode 3. And just like that, 4 matches are done. The next round's looking pretty nice, especially that Dust Devil versus Worm match. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed episode 3. I look forward to seeing you in episode 4. Have a good one.